What's up, y'all? Welcome back. So it's about 2:45 a.m. and I can't sleep, so we're gonna mod the car. We're gonna work on the BMW a little bit. I got a couple little parts in that I want to install, and they should be fairly quick. I say should because you never know, but yeah, let's hop into this. I'll show you what we got going on and see what we can do. Alrighty, so I've done this mod to the truck. You may have seen the video. If you haven't, I'll link it up top. But we got some blacked out or smoked out turret signals for the mirrors. These are sequential, so they should look pretty cool. And we've got some little treats for the mirrors. Let's get these unwrapped here. Oh, this is an issue. Much better. We got carbon mirror caps. These are the M style with a little wing there. But they are direct replacements to the stock ones, so they should just pop right in. We gotta pop off the stock ones first and get the turn signals out and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's do this. All right, so I get a little anxious doing this mod because it just sounds so violent when they come apart. But those clips are pretty strong and they're on there pretty good, so you gotta use a lot of force, but not too much force, however weird that sounds. But luckily, we have some trim tools now, so theoretically it should be easier. So yeah, let's get to prying and see if we can't get it off of there. Alright, so it's generally easier to start on like a corner and then work your way across, so that's what we'll do here, and I hope it goes well. And yeah, just like that, pops off. We didn't break any clips, awesome. So, boom. Okay, so to get to the turn signals, we gotta pop off this front mirror piece here. Now this part kind of freaks me out because we're like bending and prying on the mirror, and I don't want to break the mirror. So if you have automatic mirrors or whatever, just make sure the mirror is tilted all the way up like that, and then you can get your pry tool up under there, and it's just clipped on, so you gotta pop it off, but you gotta be careful. So let's try that and cross our fingers we don't break the mirror. Oh, that freaks me out so much. But we got it off. So now we can just let it hang, and we need a Torx head to get this off of here. Alright, so these bolts here are Torx, they're T10, and there's one there, and then there's two more right here. So we'll take off those, and then we will take off this one right here on the outside, and then we're going to wiggle this bottom black piece off, and then this should come right off. Alright, then that just slides back in place. You reinstall your Torx and you can look at your cool new turn signals. Now, before we pop on the mirror and all that stuff, we're going to test it and make sure it works, because that would suck if we put it all back together and it didn't work. So let's try it out and see if it works. Heck yeah, that is awesome. So it works. So now let's put the carbon on there and make this look really, really sick. Alright, we're going to be very, very gentle. We got all the new clips in there. We don't want to break any of those. We just want to put it on there and make it look sick. So, be very careful. Ooh, man, look at that. That is so sick. Alright, let's do the other side now. So it hit me when I was putting on the carbon piece on the other side. If you're too sketched out popping it off how we did it on the other side, if you take the mirror off first, you can technically squeeze these little clips in here and pop it off that way. So if you can get one squeezed and then pop one corner and then work your way around, squeezing those clips, it might be easier. So we're going to try it that way on this side and see which one works better. Alright, right, so clearly that was much easier, obviously, because the clips are designed that way. So if you can get some pliers in there and squeeze it and get one edge up and then work your way around, squeezing all those clamps, it pops off pretty easy. I think that drastically reduces your risk of breaking clips. So very nice. All right, so it's essentially the same as the other side, so I'm gonna do that really quick and we'll see how it looks. Alright, so I was looking at the passenger side and it wasn't like lining up properly. It was like this part was sticking out down here a little bit and this part was sticking up over here and it wasn't lining up down here right. After putting on the other side and seeing how smooth it went on, I started looking at it and it just wasn't lining up properly. So I popped it off and I've been messing around with it, and if you look here, there's a groove that runs along the edge of it there, and this slides onto this black thing. It's what helps like line everything up. And so there's some resin and stuff in this gap, like right there's a good spot, and the gap is not as big as it should be, so it's not allowing it to like line up properly. So I need to contact the company and see if there's anything that they can do for it. I got these from ECS Tuning, so I'm gonna get a hold of them, but I popped it off and then I put it back on again, and I was standing here and it just kind of popped off all on its own. So it's obviously not wanting to line up right, and I don't want to stick it back on the car and it pop off while we're driving down the road. So I want to keep it off. I'm going to contact them, see what they can do, and yeah, just go from there. But this side over here looks super good. I love the blacked out look here. You guys know I hate the chrome on stuff like that, and yeah, that carbon just looks so good on there. So this side's all solid. If we can just get this side sorted out, then we'll be in good shape. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. I'm hoping I can get that taken care of without a big hassle, because that's just not gonna work. I mean, it clearly has a defect there and it's not wanting to fit on there properly, so I hope I can get it taken care of. But overall, I love how it looks. I love the mod. I love the carbon on the blue and those blacked out turn signals. It just adds a whole new flair to the car, and I love it. But drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. How you like the carbon, the turn signals, all that good stuff. If you have any questions, be sure and put those down there as well. I'd be glad to help as much as I can. And while you're down there, don't forget to do all the other YouTube things. You guys know how it goes here. I hate that it works, but it does. It helps the channel out a ton. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.